Well, this is probably going to be my 20th take. My video equipment is not working, so I'm going to make this very quick. What I have today is rhythmic patterns and tone. Now, with rhythmic pattern, you can use to make your scale playing more interesting. If you ever run in a situation where you're not improving or you feel like you're not as steady. So one of the examples I'm going to use is a scale run used by Eric Johnson and Eric Gales. So I just played it normally. Now let's just say I spent a month playing at this speed. But I'm feeling a little bit discouraged, right? Let's just say I wanted, what is it also that I can do with this scale? Now, here's the first example of rhythmic pattern. You may be playing the same scale, but now you're playing the scale in a different rhythm. Play it in reverse. The way I play it forward. Once you get that down, also notice that you become more steady as you use these different rhythmic patterns. So right on the downbeat. Then when you play it backwards, so just think about a horse galloping, but it sounds the same way when you play it in reverse. Not galloping, but you just kind of walk and just kind of trotting. Pop 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 pop. Just remember that. It could be as simple as a scale. 7-note scale rather than your pentatonic. Just use different rhythmic patterns. I know in my last video I used a sort of exercise for like dexterity. I call it like a countdown. That would work also. Because one of the things you're doing is you're tricking the brain. But yes, you're very cognitive of what's going on, but you're tricking the brain. Now for the next subject, which would be tones. The tones is the bends and the proper posture so you can execute those bends. And one of the reasons you want to be in a proper posture is not to hurt yourself or exactly, there's no or, just don't exert yourself. So one of the examples is if you're doing the bends, make sure you hit that target note. And also using your fingertips because it just gives it a different timbre when you're using your fingertips instead of flat. You see, and then it doesn't sound like the fingers are fumbling. Just everything is just steady. So even if you're, you know, you can kind of hear that little popping sound. Bum, 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 bum. Just remember, you know, one of the reasons you would want to use that too is just kind of add a soft dramatic effect too. So just use those two things, just fingertip and posture. And to add on to the posture, whatever your fretting hand is, have a footstool, and that way you can just put this the body of the guitar at up against your thigh. Whichever side your fretting hand is, that's where that footstool goes. And that way you can just apply your foot on the footstool and you can elevate the neck. Well, have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments.